you get it? Okay. Oops. Okay, I think we're back. Sorry, Wi-Fi is strong, but signal keeps dropping. So hopefully we're good and have picture. Okay, if we're good and we have picture, let me know. Hopefully we won't get too many more of those interruptions. Okay, if you're just tuning in, Wi-Fi signal is pretty strong, but we did drop a couple times. So let me know if we have a good picture as we get ready to start. If not, I'll start a new stream. As always, make sure you're on your settings, double check, make sure your device is at 720, and it should be the best viewing experience. But all right, well, hopefully we're okay. No one said otherwise, so we're gonna roll with it. Today's opponent, Compuware, out of the Detroit area, and there they are. And the Los Angeles Junior Kings. It's going to be a super short warm-up, 3 minutes. Clock's already started, and the game's going to be a fast one, too. They're going to do 3 15-minute periods with running clock. So not a lot of hockey in this one. Compuware's a AAA team. They're ranked, I believe, like 30th or something. So they'll be a good opponent today. I'm going to try to use this device as long as I can to keep it steady, but it might get a little wonky in the corners. And when we go to the far end, I'll try to zoom as often as I can because I know it's far. So I'll do my best. What's up, buddy? Right? It was fun being a fan yesterday, not doing any commentating. But with that came the loss of my voice. So it'll be a little hoarse and maybe not projecting quite as loud as I normally do, but hopefully you'll still be able to hear me okay. Yesterday was a fun one. Videotron, what an unbelievable atmosphere. Obviously a bummer result, but 80% of the teams who have won the tournament have come through the losers bracket. So the Kings can take that to heart and hopefully go on a big run. Yeah, it's on Viber now, huh? Kathy posted it. All right, time to play some hockey. No game tomorrow for the boys, right, Carly? Just to practice. So tune up and perhaps a little skate on Tuesday outside through the forest or on a pond. And then Wednesday will be the big tilt. They'll be playing in the losers bracket against the Philadelphia Junior Flyers and looking to keep their run in this tournament going. I guess they got to start the run since they haven't actually won in the big event yet. Got it. All right. I think we're about ready for puck drop here. No bleachers here to speak of, so unfortunately we're going to have to settle for this vantage point down low. All right, here we go. Chiavetti, Frank, and Kathy to begin this one on D. Hunter Toms and Kenny McElwain. We're set. Running time, so quick changes between whistles if you want to play some hockey today. And here we go. Kings control the draw right away. D to D pass. Kenny McElwain's going to skate it up through the blue line. And Colin Frank tips that, but not deep enough. And Compuware is able to get it right back out of the zone. Chiavetti kicks it ahead. And Colin Frank collects that. And Compuware looks to counter. And look out here. Thank goodness that man slipped, or he might have busted that seam open. Colin Frank on a counterattack. And that shot is blocked. Chiavetti goes into the corner. Compuware comes away with it. And nice breakout pass there, nice and crisp. And Compuware is across the neutral. Nice poke there by Torrey Pittner. He's got Chiavetti and Kathy up ice. He gets it to Chiavetti. Chiavetti dangles and he eventually goes down. Earhart jumps on. Fortune jumps on. And Compuware looking to attack. Puck's controlled by today's starting goalie, Jackson Silverberg. And the Kings will have a defensive zone draw. 13:50 and counting here in the first. Compuware controls this one. Park's on now. Took the draw. Earhart fans on his pass. Compuware battles, gets position on Park. And Aiden Park in the corner. Sends it to the point. Quentin Bourne. Quentin Bourne moves it over to... And shot! And there it is. Just like that. Junior Kings on top. 1-0. Torrey Pittner with the beautiful hard shot. And the wrong guy finds it in Aiden Park because he knows what to do with it. And just like that, 2 minutes into this game, and Kings go up 1-0. Looks like the deep airs are back to their normal alignment now as Drake Murray is out with Quentin Bourne, his usual partner. Patrick Fortune battles in the wall. Compuware sends it ahead, but right to Quentin Bourne. Quentin Bourne going to fake it, and then he's going to lose it. Compuware is going to be able to get this one out of the zone. And they're across neutral, cross ice fast, intercepted by Bourne, dives and sends that out of the zone. And Compuware stood up again at the blue line, and here comes Drake Murray. He's got Aiden Park with him. He's going to carry it himself, though. Shoot. Big rebound. Duke Earhart there. Saved by the Compuware goalie. Earhart. Centering feed right to Park. And Park fights through a couple of sticks, and Compuware is able to live to fight another day as they get that deep. Oh. That never feels good. Up past Oliver Morris. Nice spin. And sends it over to Earhart. Earhart's going to hammer that in. Kings are going to start their forecheck. And there's Morris. And Weber jumps on now with Hoffman. Hoffman just eludes him, but good back check there, and he's going to get that one out. Weber pursues. Pass splits the purple jerseys, and Compuware's in the corner. They try to go around Drake Murray, but that's unsuccessful. Puck sent out of the zone, and this one's going to be an icing. So we'll come 200 feet down, and Kings will look to defend and mount a counterattack. Weber on the draw. Compuware controls. Big defenseman. Slides it down low. Cross ice feed. Morris jumps on him. Shot goes wide. Puck played into the corner. And sent up to the point momentarily. Compuware looks to attack. And that puck's out of the zone. Here goes Hoffman. He pursues. Weber makes a change. And a little bit of a fire sale over there. And the puck sent in on Silverberg, and he just gloves that down, and the Kings will make changes. Puck drop. We'll have 10 minutes to go here in the first by the time the clock ticks away. Chivetti on the draw. Wins it. Pittner hammers that. Oh, wow, look out here. Colin Frank, he's on his horse. Ah! Sorry, guys. Shot. Chivetti. Puck intercepted. Torrey Pittner sends it up. And that's going to be offsides. 9:40. 1-0 Kings. How's everyone else's picture looking? If it's choppy, let me know, and I can restart a stream and try and lower the broadcast quality. Hopefully it's okay. Just make sure that your settings are at 720 and see if that fixes it. If your settings are too high, it'll definitely be choppy. Puck sent along. Caffey. Nice little shimmy shake. And puck sent up. Compuware controls in their zone. Torrey Pittner, nice pass there. Finds Chivetti. Chivetti fights through a hook. And Compuware looks to counter as the Kings make defensive changes. Quentin Bourne's on now. And Compuware sends it down from the half wall. They're going to get it in deep. Okay. All right, little choppy, so be prepared. At the end of this period, I'll change the settings and I'll start a new feed, and we'll see if we can get it so it's not quite so choppy. Sounds like a couple people are having that issue in this building, so sorry about that. We'll try another thing too. So, Fortune moves it, but he loses his stick. And all right, we got 8 minutes to go, so bear with me as it's a little choppy for now. Aiden Park attempts to play on the wall. That eludes him. Quentin Bourne hammers it. Good tip by Earhart. That just missed. And the puck sent up. Drake Murray is going to walk the blue line. Shot, and oh, it's loose. A couple of kings dig at it, but unsuccessful there. Hey, how's your cell signal? Do you have an LTE connection right there or no? Does it say LTE? Strong or no? Okay. All right, first thing I'll try and do after the shift is try to maybe try no Wi-Fi and see how that works. Yeah. Patrick Fortune on a one face-off. Park on the half wall, sends it over to Murray. Murray walked the line and then just bobbles off his stick, so he's gonna have to go back to retreat and sends it over to Bourne, but as a righty sending it to a lefty, sliding the other way, and so Aiden Park has to go clean that up. Comes through neutral, nice hard crisp pass to Earhart. Earhart on the half wall. Bourne chips that in. Good patience by Compuware, but it's turned over. And puck's played on the half wall and then through the neutral to Compuware. Murray's there though. And Park's gonna change. Look out, here comes Murray. You had Earhart cutting in. Here comes Weber. And Kenny McElwain's gonna attempt to get that on net. Didn't quite reach pay dirt though, as it was intercepted in front. McElwain's on now. Penalty coming up as looks like Fortune and Compuware got tangled up, and I believe Fortune's going to be the one going to the box. All right, I'm going to try and get rid of the cell signal for a second. I mean the Wi-Fi, and see if we're... Stay tuned for one quick sec. Let me know if... okay, hopefully we're back now. Let me know if we have a decent picture. I'm on a cell signal now, so we'll see if that's able to clean the mess up. Kings killing a penalty here for the next 2 minutes. Morris is going to flip that high and right on net, and the goalie has a little bit of trouble playing it. Morris goes right to the front, and good play there, especially when you're killing a penalty, and any stoppages is good for about 20 seconds of runoff time. So that's a good way to kill penalty. Weber, Morris killing this one with Hunter Toms and Kenny McElwain. Let me know how the picture looks, if you wouldn't mind, and we'll stay like this. So Compuware is going to send that in. McElwain goes back to retrieve. Morris is going to send that up and gets that out of the zone. Compuware recollects, and they look to break out. Hunter Toms gets a stick on that, and it's in his feet a little bit, but there's Weber. Weber's going to send that up. Morris is going to pressure, and then he's going to go for a quick change. That allows Braden Hoffman to come on. Weber sticks to his man like white on rice. And that allows Kenny McElwain to send it up out of the zone. Hoffman, using those wheels that have made him famous in the Valley, pursues. And it looks like we're going to get too many men on the ice here for Compuware. And that should do it for a lot of the man advantage. Well, that should do it for the power play, as the remaining 28 seconds is going to probably tick off here by the time... they stopped it on this one. Okay, got it. So they'll stop it on a situation like this as the Kings play 4-on-4. Hoffman and Frank for 28 seconds of 4-on-4, and then the Kings will have a man advantage for a minute 30 or so, depending on how much runtime expires by the time they're able to do that with whistles and whatnot. Good stand-up play there by C.J. Stice. Sends it over to Colin Frank. Colin Frank looks to drive wide, hammers it low, misses the net, and C.J. Stice just unable to hold it in. Caffey jumps on now in place of Hoffman. Schiavetti, I assume, will be jumping on here momentarily for the... Nope, looks like Weber, so that'll be the second power play unit on. C.J. Stice walks the line, battles with the Compuware player. Good job by the Compuware player to body him, and the Kings are going to have to try to regain the entry with just a minute 15 on the man advantage. Quentin Bourne slides that over to Colin Frank. Colin Frank skates it up to Quentin Bourne. Quentin Bourne goes around the net. Two Compuware players on him, and the Kings are now set up. Bourne moves it over. McElwain. Bourne moves it back to McElwain. McElwain moves it over to Colin Frank. Colin Frank right back to McElwain. McElwain back to Bourne. Bourne pivots, sends it over to Caffey. Caffey sends it over to Bourne. Bourne, shoot! And looking for a tip was Weber, but unable to Get a stick on that one. Good look, though. And Colin Frank's going to hammer that. That's tipped by the Compuware player. And Quentin Bourne collects on the half wall. Moves it over to Kenny McElwain. McElwain back to Bourne. Bourne. Kenny McElwain. Oh, going to lose the handle. Look out here. He's got to work to get back. Oh. Good save there by Jackson Silverberg as he kept the score 1-0. That was a great shorthanded chance by Compuware. .234 to go. Back to even strength. Park and looks like Park, Earhart, and Chiavetti on now with Murray and that's going to be offsides. All right, so it's still choppy. Okay. More chop than before. Okay, I'll go back on the internet. Stay tuned. It'll be black for 1 second. Okay, we're back. Let's see how this works. I'll try and lower the lead here between the next period. So make sure that your settings are set at 720. Check your settings, or it's not going to. Oh, we got a goal wraparound, and Earhart takes a punch to the face. And you got to wonder if Compuware is going to get an extra penalty out of this. Wraparound, Earhart scores, beautiful play, and the Kings go on top, 2-0. Looks like that came from Chiavetti to Earhart. Was it Fortune? Oh, good forecheck. Okay, good. Okay, great. 1:08 to go, Kings on top, 2-0. Weber, Morris, Hoffman out now. Compuware wins this draw. And good stick there by Hoffman. And there goes Morris. He's going to delay. Nice move there. Sends it over to Murray. That's going to allow Murray to skate it in. Going to take a... Oh, wow. Beautiful rip. And good save there by Compuware. And Quentin Bourne tangled up. Good stick there. And looks like they're going to let him play. And Morris intercepts. Look out. Oh, that's a hit. Thank you. Jesus. He just throws his shoulder. And unbelievable. And that's going to do it for the period as there's only 10 seconds left. So, all right, how's the feed looking now? Is it still jittery? Are we choppy? What are we looking at? All right. They're letting a lot go, but that one was a little too much. Anyway, 5 seconds left. Kings on the man advantage here, and that'll do it for the period. As I'm just going to tie up, and that's it. All right, so after 15 minutes of runtime action, thank you for the update. 15 minutes of runtime action. It's Kings 2, Compuware 0. Kings have done a really good job of controlling play. Most of the action has been in the offensive zone. And hopefully they're going to be able to continue that. Again, so if anyone has a jittery screen or anything, just check your settings and make sure that it's broadcasting at 720. Hopefully that will solve any problems on your end. And then we're still jittery on this end. I can restart the feed maybe in a little while, and we'll see if that improves things. Kings' next exhibition game is on maybe Thursday, but the important game will be Wednesday if they take on the Flyers. So, Kings on the power play here for 1:51. Earhart, Chiavetti, Fortune, Park, and Murray. Thank you. Appreciate all the updates, you guys. And I'll try to do the best I can zooming into that far corner as hopefully the guys in purple are playing down there. Kings win this draw. Park moves it down. Compuware controls from behind the net. In the corner, puck slides up. Drake Murray walks the line. And second effort, there's Pat Fortune. Comes away just at the moment of truth, losing the handle. And the Kings are going to have to retreat. Silverberg goes out and plays that. Sets that up for Murray. Murray sends it up to Park, looking to try and catch Compuware while they're changing. He's going to drive the net, shoots, and misses. Chiavetti collects on the half wall. And the puck's a little bit of a skirmish, but Murray collects. And on his backhand, sends it over to Park. Park sends it back to Murray. Murray, tip, and save. I think Earhart might have got a little stick on that, but Compuware was up to the task and made the save. His big stick. He got his big stick on that one. Same group on here for another 30 seconds as time ticks away with the running clock. 13:30 to go and change. Kings win this draw. Compuware is going to be able to move it, but quickly taken back by Aiden Park. Aiden Park sends it over to Drake Murray. Drake Murray walks to the middle. Tip again by Earhart, but that one ramps up and goes over the bar. Chiavetti drives the middle, sends it over, and there's the goal. Looks like Pat Fortune was the recipient of a nice pass there, and he cashes in. So the Kings draw a power play and make it 3-0. So a little bit of line juggling here as Kings have just scored on their power play. So Weber is going to center, I believe that's Caffey and Frank. Puck's hammered up the boards, and Caffey does battle on the half wall. Intercepted there by Weber. Weber's going to chip that one in. Compuware steals. And Compuware plays it from corner to corner. Sorry, you guys probably want to see all that down there, but Compuware comes away. Hunter Toms and Kenny McElwain keeping their man outside. Watch the center lane drive here. And that puck's intercepted by Hunter Toms there. Compuware ran out of real estate and didn't have anybody attacking the middle. There's Colin Frank with Caffey. And Compuware's just going to hammer that back in the zone. 12 to go here in the second. Kenny McElwain from behind his own net sends that up, but that's picked off by the Compuware player. Half-wall battle between Frank and some white jerseys. Caffey spins, just in the nick of time. And he's going to skate it across the neutral zone and sends that just wide. CJ Stice jumps on now. He's going to try and keep it in, but smart play there to be on the correct side of the puck as the defensive responsibilities were more important, so that's a good play. And Torrey Pittner going to get his 2 minutes in the box as he was reaching for the puck, and the man tripped. So 11 and a half to go. Drake Murray comes back on. Chiavetti, Stice, and Frank to kill this one. Compuware's second power play. Drake Murray gonna send that up. Didn't quite get all of it. And Compuware picks that off. Colin Frank, shorthanded. Chiavetti with him. Shot. Just misses. Compuware, good stick there by Chiavetti. That allows Colin Frank to gather it. Compuware regains possession. Centering feed. Silverberg puts his foot there to prevent any short side action. Drake Murray is going to skate this one. He gets all of that one. Oh, and he scores. Oh my goodness. Wow. Make it 4-0. So a minute ago when I told you Drake Murray attempted to move the puck out of his own zone and didn't get all of it, The reason why I said that is because I know he's capable of doing what he just did. And he just scored from about, I don't know, 120 feet away. Kings on top, 4-0. Shorthanded goal for Drake Murray, unassisted. Morris, Toms, Park, and Bourne now for 30 more seconds. Quentin Bourne gonna get just enough of that to get that out of the zone. And there goes Park. He's with Morris. And Park's just gonna get that on net, try to see what his billet mate did and think, mate, hey, you know what? It worked for the guy he's sleeping with, so I gotta be careful how I say that. You know what I mean? It was billet. They're not like sleeping together. They might be. Some kids are sharing beds. Anyway, that's it for the man advantage. And Pittner's out of the box. Morris goes down to retrieve. And he's going to come away with this one. And tries to send it back. Hoffman had just come on, though, so no one home. And that's going to be knocked down by Park. Hunter Toms goes over to play it. And Quentin Bourne's going to hammer that up. Hoffman's there. Puck sent back in the zone. Bourne's going to chip that. Hoffman moves that up to Park. Park's got Morris, 2-on-1. Oh, didn't quite see what happened there. I was zooming in, sorry. Hoffman and Morris down low with Park. And Morris sends that over to Hoffman. Hoffman loses the handle on that one, and Compuware is going to look to move it, but he's hounded. And he's going to skate it out. Move around, and Compuware is going to shoot. And that's up in the netting. 8:28 to go. 4-0 Kings. Nice to see the Kings put some goals on the board today as they were a little goal-starved through 5 periods over the last couple of days. Broke through a couple times yesterday against Middlesex, but not enough. It was 2-2 late, and Middlesex got one with about 2 minutes to go, and that was all they would need to hold on. There goes Hoffman. He's with Fortune and Weber. And Compuware is going to take the puck back and look to counter. Hunter Toms pushes his man outside. And he lost the edge. No call. Silverberg gathers that. And with 7:38 and change to go, Compuware makes changes. Kings stay the same. Compuware is going to win this draw. In tight here. Fortune. Oh, he just missed that one, or he would have been all alone. Compuware hammers that. Silverberg makes a nice routine save because that's what he does. Battle down low, pushing and shoving, and Hunter Tom's going to slide that up. Oh, he just misses Fortune. Good look there. But we'll have a defensive zone draw here with just under 7 minutes now. Earhart, Frank, and Caffey now. Pittner and CJ Stice. Oh, good read by Earhart as he gets a stick on it. And he's away to the races. He's got Caffey with him. And there it is. Look at that. That all started with a really good read, and the puck was sent over, and I believe Caffey finished that, yeah? So there you go. 5-0, nice pass by Earhart, and Kings are in control.
Gotta run time soon, guys.
Same group on. Compuware.
I just heard
Sensitive.
stop time and getting goals.
Yeah. Caffey sends that up. Pittner. CJ Stice sends that up to Frank. Frank on the backhand just misses Earhart. Compuware looks to counter. Centering feed. Good job by Frank to put his man down. And the Kings come away. Intercepted on an Earhart pass, but good second effort. And Caffey's in the zone. Kings making changes. Regather at neutral. Quentin Bourne fans on a pass, but second effort, he gets that out. Compuware regains, and they look to gain the zone. Good stick by Pittner. He didn't buy the toe drag. That's high off the glass and a Compuware player's glove into the neutral zone. Kings need a change here. And good job by Bourne to body his man. And Earhart comes across the neutral. Caffey's making a change. Chiavetti on now with Morris and Park. Intercepted by Bourne. Sends it over. Oh, Morris tries to swing, or Chiavetti tried to sting and get that out of the air. Oh, wow, Morris tipped that. And saved by the goalie, but good look there. 4:15 to go. Kings on top 5-0. Same group out there. Kings win this draw. And the goalie's going to glove that one. Coach Beebe having a couple of inspiring words for Drake Murray to walk the blue line a little bit longer to allow the players in front to create a screen. Morris seals the wall there. Park chips that one in. Compuware looks to counter. They're going to skate it up. Park goes down. Compuware tries to slide it to the point. Chiavetti, oh, it just misses him. And Bourne's going to slide that up to Park. Park's going to skate it. He's with Chiavetti. Puck sticked in by Compuware. Chiavetti goes back. Morris collects on the wall. Centering feed. Here comes Murray. Oh, he just misses the net. And Quentin Bourne's able to hold the zone, though. Play down low. Just over the net. Park. Just out of the reach of Chiavetti, but Bourne's there. Chiavetti, a man on him. 2 men on him. Does battle. Gets support from Morris. Morris seals the wall. That's in his skates. A lot of snow buildup right there. Boys continue to battle. Park comes away with it now. Comes across. Slides up back against the grain. Chiavetti gets hugged. And that allows Compuware to get that one out of the zone. Good shift for that group, though. Lots of chances. Here go the Kings again. Compuware. And good D there. Here go the Kings. Park. He's got Chiavetti up ice. He's going to slow. Sends it up to Murray. Murray's going to skate it up. Morris will go for a change. That puck is hammered wide. Look out here. Kings are making changes. As Coach Tedevosian says, that's the Ben Darville breakout. Kenny McElwain's back. Shot. Silverberg uses his body, protects that. And with just about 1:45, there'll be a defensive zone drop. Kings on top, 5-0. Oh, late change here. They're going to allow it. One ref was going to allow it, the other one didn't. Kings win this draw. Patrick Fortune and Hoffman, they're billet mates. Good play by Fortune to chip that ahead. Hoffman gets inside position. Oh, he takes a big hit. This is a little out of control, but I love that. His feet were moving. He's no worse for the wear, though. Compuware gets that one in the zone. Kenny McElwain's first to arrive. He's going to hold his man up. Hunter Toms collects, sends it up to Weber. Weber's going to chip that forward, but picked off by Compuware. Compuware starts their counter. Toe drag move. Kings collapse, and here goes Hoffman. He's got Fortune with him, sends it over to him. The billet mates, 2-on-2. Fortune, shimmy shake. Compuware is able to gather this one, and they're going to just fire this one out of the zone, and Kings will be forced to play a little defense. Number 99, wow, you don't see that very often. Uh-oh. Fortune was there. He was ready to block the shot and then looked down at his feet and saw, oh, I don't need to. And on the wrong side of the red line, that'll be an icing, but that's academic, as 10 seconds will run off, and that'll do it for the second period. So after 30 minutes of runtime action, I have a little bit. Kings on top 5-0. Hopefully the quality's been okay for you throughout the second period as we switch back to Wi-Fi and everybody's checked their settings. Kids and families and their billets have a big fun night ahead of them. They're going to the Sugar Shack. Big night. I'm not quite sure what that entails, but tradition here in Quebec, all the families seem to do. So everyone's excited. Great. All right, about ready for third period. 15 minutes of action. Looks like Kathy, Chiavetti, and Frank back to the usual group here. Defensively, CJ Stice and Tori Pittner. Kings win this draw. Pittner pivots, sends that over. Colin Frank, nice up pass there to Chiavetti. Chiavetti fights through a body. Good job there. Comes away with it in the corner. Sends it back down low to Kathy to start a little bit of a cycle. 2 purple jerseys, 3 white jerseys. Chiavetti leans on his man. And Compuware is going to come away with this one. Skated up through the neutral. Frank, nice poke there. Compuware's able to collect, but that looked like it was on the wrong side of the red line. But either way, Kings go back. Oh, wow. Big shoulder there on CJ Stice. And puck's under him. Wow. And the shots. Puck is shot well after the whistle, too. So. Kings make changes. 14 minutes to go. Park, Fortune, and Earhart. The neutral zone draw just outside the Kings' defensive zone. Defensively, Hunter Toms and McElwain. Speaking of McElwain, he moves it over to Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms sends that up to Fortune. Earhart goes into forecheck. Puck just eludes his stick, though. Park jumps on his man, and Compuware is able to escape that and enter the zone. Kings regain possession. Earhart is going to skate it up, gains the zone, drop pass for Park, shot, and and Park goes hard into the goalie, and just says hello, gives him a little kiss, and I believe Park's probably going to get a penalty on this one for goalie interference. So he'll be in the box for the next 2 minutes. So there'll be a defensive zone drop here for the Kings as they'll be shorthanded for the next 2 minutes. Same group on, minus Park. He was in the sin bin. Feeling shame. Kings got one shorthanded goal today, so they didn't get another one. That one came from about 120 feet, though. So, speaking of shorthanded, there's Earhart and Fortune. Earhart was looking to set up Fortune, but good stick by Compuware prevented that. Compuware enters the zone now. Look to get set up. Centering feed. Silverberg's up to the task, and Earhart's going to ice that. which is allowed here, so that's a smart play. Compuware goalie goes back to play it. Just out of the reach is, oh wow, Hoffman had just jumped on, and his eyes were probably as big as they could get. Speaking of Hoffman, here he goes. He's going to skate it across the red line. He's going to shoot that in. Compuware plays that. Hoffman and Weber killing this one now. Good stick by Hoffman there. And Compuware is eventually able to gain the offensive zone. Shot, so they're just going to catch that, which will burn another 20 or so seconds off the clock. And the Kings will have about 30 or so to kill by the time this thing gets dropped. 11:30 left in the game. Kings on top, 5-0. This was a tight game. This is one of those times where you probably want to get a guy thrown from the circle and you can just eat it. Puck sent out by Quentin Bourne, and 20 seconds left on the man advantage for Compuware. Hoffman forechecks. Quentin Bourne steps up, gets a stick on that. Good play there. Compuware has gained the zone. Penalty has been killed. Morris jumps on, and timing's good, as he's going to go try and play a little sneaky and attack the Compuware player. Kings making changes. There's Frank and Caffey now. Good stick by Caffey. Sends it out. That hits a ref. Oh, Frank just missed knocking that down out of the air. They would have been in on the... Frank, little self-chip. And he comes away with it. It's a 2-on-0. Here they go. Oh, just out of the reach of Morris. Morris is getting a stick on it. Very unselfish play by Frank. And good look. And hit the post, unfortunately. Gotta like the sportsmanship, though. That's good teamwork. That's how you build camaraderie. Kings stay on side. Frank holds up. Sends it over. Nice pass. Pittner sends it over. And, oh, it's loose. And the Compuware player dives on it just out of the reach of Caffey and Frank and all kinds of craziness. 9:40 left in this one. Exciting. Shot. Oh, wow. Sorry, that was so fast. I didn't have a chance to turn the camera. Oh, good tip by Frank. He's all over it right here. Good chance by Caffey there as well, as he just missed. Purple jersey's digging at it. Caffey sends it over to Chiavetti. Chiavetti stops, starts, uses that pretty edge work of his. D-to-D pass. Torrey Pittner's going to collect. He's going to hammer this. Nice low shot. Chiavetti collects from the circle. Stops, starts, gets his feet moving again, sends it over to Caffey. Caffey back to Chiavetti. Chiavetti from the circle. Going to skate it around. Centering feed over to Pittner, who's sneaking down. He's going to spin. Loses an edge. Still able to get it deep. There's Frank. Frank centering feed. And Caffey just misses wide there. And Kings will probably look to make some changes here as they've got good zone time. Nice battle there by Frank. And he gets sandwiched. Bodies are flying everywhere. And Compuware is finally able to get it out of the zone. They're going to get this one deep and make changes. Kings will probably do the same. Earhart's on now. Caffey changes. Fortune jumps on. Here come the Kings. Fortune fights through a couple of white jerseys, but puck comes right back to him. Centering attempt, it didn't work. Earhart gets shot from a sniper. He's okay. Here goes Park. Cuts to the middle, fights through a hook, and puck comes right back to him, and he's going to finish that 6-0. That was a nice play as he just fought through the hook. Puck stayed right there, and 7.5 to go. Kings up 6-0. Kenny McElwain sends that back to Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms from behind the net. Sends it back to McElwain. McElwain moves it up. There's Park. Sends it up to Fortune. Fortune sends it back to Park. Park back to Fortune. Fortune shoots. Good save by the Compuware goalie. So he got a leg on it. Compuware sends that out of the zone. Good poke there by Hunter Toms. That allows Fortune to gain the zone. A little sauce pass to Park. Park to Earhart. And that pass just misses wide. Earhart knocks that one down out of the air. Compuware is able to collect it though. And good poke by Park. And Earhart eliminates his man as they're letting him play. Stays on side. Park. Fortune, nice job. Cuts to the middle. Weber's on now. Shot. And that just misses. Sorry, we'll see if the internet comes back. We only got 6 minutes left, so we're just going to have to deal with it the best we can. Morris on now. Puck just eludes him. Compuware is looking to stretch. And Silverberg's just going to cover this. 6 to go. Kings up 6-0. Weber sends it in. Morris gets a stick on that, but Compuware, second effort's able to move it up. Compuware from the line, loses a handle. And they regain possession, but quickly taken back by the Kings. And here are the Kings, that's Drake Murray. He's got Morris with him. Murray's gonna cut to the inside though, which is just sends it up. Murray. Big save. And Compuware is able to break out. Under 5 to go now. Stop start by Compuware. Good back check by the Kings as they get it. And Quentin Bourne loses the handle here. Morris and Weber do battle, and Morris just checks his man. I like that. Compuware shoots, save. Silverberg. Under 4.5 to go. Chiavetti, Caffey, and Frank on now. Compuware in their own zone, their own offensive zone. Man loses an edge. This is a little getting built up pretty good now. It's hard. Bodies flying around behind the net. Compuware looking to center it, but Caffey read that all the way. And here go the Kings. Up pass to Frank. Frank collects it, gains line, fights through a hook and a slash, and Compuware is able to finally gather it. A little bit of pushing and shoving behind the net. Torrey Pittner sends it back to CJ Stice. CJ Stice is going to spin, sends that back to Torrey Pittner. Torrey Pittner's going to move that up to Caffey. Caffey gets a tip on it, and that's in the zone. Defensively, we're making changes. Caffey in the corner. And Compuware is going to send that up. Hunter Toms arrives and eliminates his man. That allows Kenny McElwain to go back and play this. McElwain sends it back. Hard rim. And King's unable to control, and look out. Compuware looks to center, but up pass here, and there's Chiavetti. He's got Frank with him. Cuts against the grain. Gets spread out. Oh, Chiavetti, fancy footwork there. Puts the puck between his legs, stays on it. He's got his skating legs going. Colin Frank in the corner. He's getting bodied. Pat Fortune on now. And hacking and whacking. Unable to come away with the puck, but Aiden Park does. Aiden Park takes a bump. And Compuware likes it, but I can't imagine they like the score. Oh, a little bump in there. All right. Start the bantam. Aiden Park sends it over to Fortune. Fortune, what a save. Good save by the Compuware goalie. Bodies flying everywhere. And Earhart in a little bit of a scrum there. It looks like we got a delayed penalty coming here as Compuware's tempers are getting the best of them, and we're going to get a rough and a headshot. So big number 14 is going to slide to the box because he was participating in shenanigans. So he'll be in the box for the rest of this game, unless Kings are able to get a goal here. All right, Morris, Hoffman, Toms. Morris wins this draw, sends it right over to Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms from behind the net. Sends it up to the point. CJ Stice gonna send that over to Pittner. Pittner sends it over to Morris. Morris shoots, just misses wide. Pretty play there. Wow, I like that. And Compuware is able to get this out. And Torrey Pittner spins, looks to get reset up here. CJ Stice gonna skate it up, sends it up to Hoffman. Hoffman had a man right on him though, but he's able to still get it up. So funny, you see the Compuware players just trying to make little checks and it's not really working. Good stick! Oh man, good look there by Pittner as he shot it nice and low and just eluded the stick of a couple of purple jerseys. Wow. CJ Stice gonna bring that up. That's Torrey Pittner. He's gonna gain the neutral zone. We got 1:08 to go here. Pittner drops his shoulder. Sends it over to Morris. Morris sends it over to CJ Stice. CJ Stice, shot, redirected. Puck's loose. Compuware's gonna be able to get this one out though, and that's gonna go all the way down. And Silverberg leaves that for his man. Morris gonna send that up to Pittner. Pittner, nice job of eluding his man. Kings make a couple changes. And Pittner protects the puck. Nice little Mohawk skating maneuver there. And there's the play. Oh, he sends it over to Hunter Toms. Bourne. Weber doing battle in front. Hunter Toms sends it on the half wall. Quentin Bourne has a little bit of trouble playing it. We're down to 15 seconds. Quentin Bourne moves it over to Hunter Toms. Hunter Toms moves it over. And just able to keep it out. And Hunter Toms, he puts his man down and gets a little payback for some of the earlier shenanigans, and that's going to do it. Colin Frank sends that off the Compuware player, and that's it. So Kings controlled this game from start to finish. Good effort by all skaters and goalies and all that good stuff, and that'll do it. 6-0. We'll be back at it, I believe, on... When's the next game? Tuesday? Or Wednesday? I'm not sure. Whatever. Game and a practice? Just practice. All right, so we'll get clarification. Contact your local family member.